Are we good? I just woke up, so I haven't really spoken today. If my voice is all cracky and weird, that's why. But I wanted to show you this. It looks like a rat's tail. Do you like my hairstyle? This is how I sleep. Hello. This is how I sleep, okay? I sleep with a braid, with a rat tail. It's just a single braid, and like all of my hair falls out, but that's okay because I have layers. But this is what it looks like when I take it out. Hello. I'm gonna take it out for you. Should I bring you a bit closer? It's good. It's good enough. Look at this. Isn't this satisfying? Wait. Now, it has to be a little bit wet when you do this. Just a little bit, not too much. And then it becomes like this. Beautiful. I think this is like mermaid waves. That's what I would call this hair. Mermaid, beachy waves. My t-shirt's matching the vibe. This is my favorite t-shirt, by the way. It says Honolulu Surface Society. I love anything with Hawaii on it. I'm a Hawaiian girl at heart. Layers are layering, that's right. Layers are layering. But yeah, this is what I do. And it's a heatless hairstyle. So if you have straight hair and you want to have a bit more volume, I think this is a really good option. Because it really, when you puff it out, my mom had curly hair and I was always jealous because I was like, damn, that volume. My hair is very straight, so this is what I started doing at a very young age. And I was doing it so consistently that people thought I had wavy hair, which is nice. I love wavy hair. I can't talk. What time is it? It's 10 a.m. I'm not live streaming as early as last time, so I do apologize to my friends from the US. I'm pretty sure you guys are all asleep now. It was so much fun last time because I was streaming like at 6 a.m. my time, so they were still awake. But what are you gonna do? I could stream at night, but I don't really have the setup right now. I don't have the lights and stuff. You like my eye color? Thank you. They're gray. They are gray. Okay, so this is gonna be like another chill, get ready with me to go nowhere. Actually, I am going somewhere today, but nowhere important. And I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Maybe something really basic. The only thing I've done so far is wash my face and put on sunscreen. I'll just say that. I use Dove bar soap to wash my face. I think it works. I think it's gentle enough and does the job. So why do I need to buy something fancy if that does the job? I also like the smell of the original Dove. I'm very sensitive to smells. So. Here's my makeup bag. So what's the tea today? Well, I did put a title, if you saw the title. What did I put? Hold on. I swear I have a fish brain. Oh yeah, like becoming the person my younger self needed. I think that's the title I put. If you say Pookie got a yacht, I'll subscribe. Promise. Okay. Pookie got a yacht. Now you gotta subscribe. Okay, let's do some stuff to my face. How about that? But yeah, I don't want to talk about that because I was having I was having a moment. I was having a moment of realization that I'm old now, but I think it still hasn't hit me fully that I'm an adult. I know, that sounds so weird. You did? You subscribed? Thanks. Okay, cool. By the way, guys, if you can just give this live a like, that's gonna help push it in the algorithm. I never asked for this, but I just realized it actually makes a huge difference. So it's free. If you just give it a like, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, actually I'm an adult now. I'm a freaking adult now. I'm the age where my younger self at school would have gone to somebody like for help or for support, you know? I'm 30, by the way, in case you're wondering. I'm 30 and I still don't feel like an adult, and maybe it has to do with, you know, the fact that I'm autistic and I haven't reached a lot of the milestones that people my age have reached in life. Although I am divorced, so I'm a little bit ahead in that game, in that department. Not old, just in your early 30s. Well, I just turned 30, so yeah, not old, but old enough for my younger self to have come to for support, right? And I really am becoming like the person I would have gone to for support. Wait, I don't even know what I'm doing. Hold on. What am I doing? I can't focus. Just give me a sec. Let me get organized. I swear, I have such a hard time in the mornings. Like, I have half a brain cell in the mornings, so it's great. You look really young. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I think I look my age, but thanks. Yeah, let's cover this a little bit. I feel like this foundation now is a little too light for me because of the summer, but then again, my skin tends to get really red. So maybe that's just the redness and it's the right color. I don't know. I do not know. Look, maybe it's slightly too light. Slightly, ever so slightly. What do you guys think? Whatever. We're going for the porcelain doll look, I guess. But yeah, I just felt like I had this moment of like, wow, I'm really becoming the person that I would have needed as a kid, as a young person. And it's not just surface level, you know, like it's a deeply emotional realization of being like, wow, I'm actually standing up for myself now. You know, I'm standing up for myself now. I get to decide if people's hate gets to me or not. Like, I get to decide in my brain if what people say about me gets to me. Because people are never very kind, let's face it. Like, a lot of people are just mean for a hobby and they can't even help themselves, you know? A lot of people are bullies at heart, and we get to decide if they get in here, you know, if they affect. And I think as a kid, I didn't have that tool of protecting myself from other people's opinions, even my own parents' opinions. Like, I didn't have a strong sense of self. I was looking at others to guide me, which is what kids do. And yeah, that's, I have that power now of deciding what gets to me and what doesn't. Thank you. We all love you. We all support you. Make us laugh. And you're really good at what you do. Keep on grinding all the haters and just jealous of your success. May God bless your day. Thank you. You're so sweet, Brian. But yeah, there's, especially online, there's a lot of people that hate my guts. I don't know why. You know, people are people, whatever. They see what they want to see when they look at us, right? a lot of what people see when they look at you is a projection of themselves. It is the truth. Like, they see in you actually what they don't want to see in themselves, probably. But it still hits. Still becomes personal when it's about us, right? Okay, I'm just checking if I have any mustache hairs. I don't. I pluck them. I tend to grow like just tiny little fuzzy. Some of them are blonde, some of them are not, but I pluck them. You have so many experiences. At least you're not some useless lesbian, hopeless romantic. You had wiped up a beautiful woman. Okay. Thanks, I guess. I guess I do have experiences. So that's another thing. Like, I don't even realize that I've had a life. Like, I don't even realize that I have experiences. I have life experiences that, you know, I don't, I'm so oblivious to my own life. I swear. I feel like I'm still a kid and just barely learning to survive this world, which is kind of true because of PTSD and how that kind of sets you back a little bit. Like, I spent a lot of my life dissociated, let's just say. So I'm just barely coming back into my body and reclaiming it as my own, as my safe space, because it was never a safe space. It was just very dangerous to be in my body. So my brain decided to just check out for a while until things got, calmed down. Yeah, that's kind of what PTSD does to the brain. That's why I don't have a good memory. That's another symptom, like going through trauma. It's almost like my brain decided if you forget, you're gonna survive this a lot easier. So, but then it doesn't help with day-to-day tasks. It makes things very difficult when you just have to remember something tiny. Like, I swear, if I leave a room, I'll forget. So I have to leave a visual cue to go back to that room. Like, if I do laundry, if I don't leave the laundry basket out somewhere, I will forget that there's laundry to be hung. So I leave myself little cues. I feel like I'm constantly on a trip. Like, I feel like I'm constantly on a mushroom trip at this point. I'm like, okay, just leave a visual cue, leave a note, put an alarm. Otherwise, you're gonna forget. And I do forget, like, every time. I like this brush. I recently got it. Well, technically I had it for a long time, but it was in Toronto, so I recently got it back. As a useless lesbian, hopeless romantic, I am offended. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, that's kind of a mean comment. I think I'm also a useless lesbian, hopeless romantic, to be honest. At heart, I am. I don't get why people don't treat lesbians like they're human. They don't? Why are you being mean to lesbians, guys? Lesbians are people too. I feel like I don't need to put foundation on my forehead. Like, my forehead looks fine, right? Does my forehead blend with the rest of my face? Can somebody let me know? Please shout out my little sister, Elena. She's in the hospital. She needs a prayer. I'm sorry. I hope she's gonna be okay. I'm sorry you have to go through that. Sending her my best prayers and wishes. I'm not religious, but I believe in the power of prayer. I think it just sets like a very strong intention out into the world. People have been mean to my cousin. People are fucking mean. They need to stop. Okay, whatever. Let's just put a little bit here. But yeah, the realization kind of hit me really hard recently of like, turning 30 has a way of changing your perspective somehow. I know it's just a number, it doesn't matter, blah, 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 but I don't know. It feels good. It feels good. I like it. I like the fact that I'm older now. It gives me like a level of confidence I didn't have before of like, fuck it. I have free will. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Fuck you people. Like, not you people. Like, fuck you people who are telling me what I can do and what I can't do with my life. Fuck those people. Fuck those people that like limit themselves and then they think that's what life is about, so they limit everybody else around them, and they're so afraid of judgment that they go out and judge everyone else. Like, fuck those people, you know what I mean? I'm a human, but why do I behave like an alien in front of a beautiful girl? I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Beautiful girls just have a way of... They make me nervous. They make me very nervous. I turn into a little, like, teenage boy, basically, in front of them. Beauty has a way of making us starstruck, you know? But you have to remember, every beautiful girl has a gremlin mode, or a greasy goblin mode. They also have that, you know, like where they don't have makeup, they have greasy hair, they just wake up, their face is all puffy and weird. Like, every beautiful girl also has that aspect to them. So they most likely don't feel as beautiful as you perceive them to be. So if that helps you to know that they're also human, and every human is also a greasy goblin, that might help relax you a little in the face of otherworldly beauty, in the face of a goddess. I have a question. Sure. Shoot. What's up? Sadie, why am I always getting attracted to older women? Also, I'm not able to find any. Interesting question. Well, I can speak from my experience that I was also always attracted to older women when I was younger, especially when I was in school, when I was in middle school, high school. I feel like now that I've gone through an age gap relationship, I kind of understand where it was coming from, though. I think it was coming from a place, again, of like being that younger self who couldn't stand up for me, right? And I really felt safety in the embrace of an older person who's like, who can maybe take care of me a little bit, who can be a little bit more of like a dominant energy. And I do believe sexuality has a lot to do with what we go through in terms of traumas. So like if you're attracted to certain type of person, there's something in there that's going to help you heal like a traumatized version of yourself. So for me, it was like the older woman archetype was there to help me heal the younger version of myself that didn't feel taken care of and protected. So now that I'm older, like, it's crazy because I don't feel the same attraction to older women anymore. It's almost like I closed the karmic cycle there by going through it, by experiencing it. And that's why I don't believe when people say, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. When people shame you for attraction or kink, fuck that. You need that attraction or kink for a reason. Like, you're attracted to that for a reason. And I think it's a very powerful tool for healing. Just to go through it. Just live through it. Do it for the plot. Like, go through it for the experience. Don't give a shit what anybody thinks about you. I was with somebody 28 years older than me for 8 years. And it helped me a lot. It helped me a lot in many ways. Sexual healing, am I right? And now I'm attracted to a totally different archetype. Like, I'm attracted to femboys now. I guess I'm gonna heal my daddy issues. You know, I dealt with the mommy issues. Time for the daddy issues. Like, hit me up. You know? I think there's a reason for everything. Lift up your top. No, dude. Why? If you want to see titties, there are other websites for that. Shit. Wait, somebody's at the door. Hold on. I'll be right back. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who I opened the door to, but I opened the door to somebody. No! Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna go. Fuck that. I told... They can call me. If it's somebody important, they can call me. Can't go get some peace around here. Anyway. Are you kidding me? Just hold on. What? No, I can't. I'm live streaming. Jesus. Disrespectful. You have a cozy room. Thanks. It's actually the guest room. But it is a cozy room, and I decorated it so. What's a femboy? Glad you asked. A femboy is essentially, how do I describe it? Okay, so it's a male-born human. It's a male-born creature who can look like a hot girl at will. So not exactly a trans girl, because they can still be a boy. So they can choose. Like, it's a more flexible. It's kind of like gender fluid, but I don't know, man. Just Google it. It's a boy that can look like a hot girl at will. That's how I'll describe it. Kind of like a cross-dresser, but I think like that's a more older term. That's an older term. Okay. They had to come upstairs. Did you hear that? I told them I would be. Did I tell them I was going to live stream? No, I didn't. That's why they didn't know. My bad. I thought I did. I thought about telling them I would be live streaming, but I didn't tell them. That's what happened. Nice. Okay. What was I even talking about? Like, I lost my train of thought. They distracted me. Oh yeah, attraction and kinks and trauma. Nice topic. When will you move to Turkey? Around October. Yeah, now I'm attracted to... Well, I think I was done with that thought pretty much, so I don't know what else to say about that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, I think that being with an older woman really helped me heal some of those wounds of like not having been taken care of. Not because, oddly enough, not because they took care of me in any way. Actually, they did quite the opposite. They were like the least nurturing person I've ever met in my life. So if anything, I was their mommy. But they made me realize what I can do for myself. That was the healing part of like going through the pain of realizing literally nobody's gonna take care of me. Literally nobody's in my corner. Nobody gives a shit. Everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's in their own bubble of reality. So you know what? Fuck everyone. I'm gonna take care of myself. And that's what gave me... That's what gave me the power back, let's say. That's what gave me my power back, is the disappointment of the realization that nobody else is gonna take care of me but myself. Wow, my eyebrows are going wild today. They are wild. I don't like to trim my eyebrows. When I brush them up, you know how some people like they'll brush it up and they'll cut the eyebrow? I don't do that. I leave them long. I just like sort of fold them back down. Does that make sense? Like I brush it up and then I kind of tame it. I tame it back into place. And I think it keeps them like thicker. which I like. And it doesn't give them those harsh edges when you cut them. Because I have like really long, look at this, hold on, I'll show you. Like if I go up fully, like they're very long, but I can just do this. Perfect. Who was there at the door and what did they want? I don't know what they wanted. It was my roommate, my roommate, Miss P at the door. And I don't know what she forgot. She forgot something. She's making a lot of noise right now, so clearly she's getting what she needed. Okay, is that it for the foundation? Gosh, I'm so slow when I have to yap, but I guess that's fine. It's the chill stream, right? Hi, Helene. Helene or Helen? Helene? I'm bad with European names. Damn, this brush stretches the product so much. Like I put one drop and there's still half of it on my hand. I like a light coverage. Do we need any more coverage, do you think? We're fine. Just a little bit more on my chin. My chin has always been my like problem area, let's say. I get a lot of breakouts on my chin. But we're doing good. We're doing fine. Knock on wood. No breakouts right now. That's one thing I enjoy about getting older is I get less breakouts. It actually does get better with age. What do you want to do in the future? Die. I want to die. That's what I aspire to do. I don't know, man. I don't like to think too far ahead. It's too scary for me, honestly. I'm barely making it through the days, so I'd rather not think about it. I don't want that much from life, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't get a lot of pleasure from a lot of things in life, so I enjoy very basic things, like day to day. I enjoy going to the beach. I enjoy laying in the sun. I enjoy going for walks out in nature. Some good food. I would like to have some good sex, but for that you need another person. But besides that, like, I'm good. I'm solid. Like, I just want to keep things basic and simple. You have dark, pretty eyebrows. Thank you. I also have very dark eyelashes, but you probably can't see them. Well, here's something I'll tell you. You know how why do I have to go there? Like, sometimes I catch my brain. I'm like, why do you have to give so much information? Whatever, it's fun. You know how when they say, does the carpet match the drapes? The carpet usually matches these drapes. Wink, wink. I have dark body hair. It's an annoying thing. It's an annoying thing they have to deal with when you have dark, nice eyebrows. It's like, you win some, you lose some, you know? What are you getting ready to do? I'm just getting ready to go to the mall. Just a mall date with myself. I'm gonna look for a perfume. I'm determined to find a perfume that I can enjoy in the summer. I'm determined, but it's very hard for me because I'm very sensitive to smell. So most perfumes make me absolutely nauseous. But I'm gonna try the Guerlain Aqua Allegoria line. I'm sorry, my French sucks, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it's a good brand. It's a good line. It's fresh, summery scents. I'm determined to find something I can stomach. Come visit India sometime soon. I don't want to travel. Nothing against India, although I don't really want to go to India, to be fair, but I don't like traveling. I just like staying put in place. The only reason I would travel is for some hot sex. Did you try Lancome? I tried everything, man. I go there and I spray like 50 fucking perfumes and I hate every single one. How is that even possible? How is that even possible that I hate every single one? Some of them just smell straight up toxic to me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, so we'll see what I can find. The only one I didn't hate so far from the, like, how do you call it? From designer fragrances, the only one I didn't hate so far is Burberry Goddess. That one I can stand. It's still a little bit heavy, so I like to like spray it on my clothes and then just leave it for a while and then put it on when it's calmed down. It's too much. It has to just calm down for me to like enjoy it. But the dry down is really nice. It's like a vanilla, it's like a very sweet vanilla milkshake to me. It smells really good. Burberry Goddess. If you're looking for one, that one's good. Yeah, India is not for you. Full of hustle. I know already. I know. I grew up in Istanbul. I know it's not for me. I ain't built for that kind of life. I like to be as far away from people as possible. Okay, I have this concealer, which is really light. Okay, but I think it's good for like creating that bright face kind of effect. But it's like really light. I don't know, I might mix it with the foundation a little bit. Okay, here's a trick I learned. If you have a nose bridge, like, okay, you see how I have like a bridge? If you don't have a smooth little perky nose, create horizontal lines, not vertical. So you know how people contrast their nose like this, and they put a highlight like that? Those are like vertical lines. Usually if you have a bridged nose, like a Roman nose or something like that, your nose is already narrow. So you're trying to create horizontal lines to make it look more flat, to make it look more even. Even Steven, that's what I learned. That's the secret. So whatever you're doing, if it's blush, if it's concealer, like whatever lines you're creating, keep going like all the way through and it's gonna help with that. And don't put those horizontal lines. I've tried, okay? It's just like trial and error. Yeah. Did you smell YSL Libre Le New yet? Only YSL that I don't hate, but unfortunately it doesn't suit me. Is it the one in the white bottle? I've seen like ads for that one. Is that the one? I'll give it a sniff if I see it. I do miss Turkey, yes, I miss Turkey. Turkey is a very interesting place. A lot of people try to scare me about it. They're like, don't go to Turkey. I'm like, why? You can have a really nice experience in Turkey in your own little circle of existence, let's say. People are nice. I like Turkish people. They're very nice. Italians are kind of bitchy, not gonna lie. Italians will look at you like you did something wrong, like you smell. Like they look at you like this. Like, what do you want from me? These are people who work at stores, by the way. So they should be nice to you. They should be nice to you, like to get your business, and they look at you like, what the fuck do you want from me? I don't want to work. Why are you here? Like they look at you like that. Like, what the fuck? What was I talking about before? I swear, like I have no idea what I was talking about 5 seconds before. Okay, that's not bad. Like I thought it was gonna be a bit too bright, but I like how it just like brightened up my face. Yeah, if you want like a natural light coverage, I would recommend this brush. I don't even know if they still sell it. I bought it so many years ago, but I'm sure they sell something similar. It's just a foundation brush. You can find it. But like, it doesn't absorb the product, so you don't waste a bunch in a beauty blender. And it gives a nice, even light coverage. And you can be very precise. I like that. Look at me like I know what I'm talking about. I just learned how to do makeup yesterday, literally. Whatever. Is it not awkward to live with your ex? Just asking. It is and it isn't. It's not awkward because we don't have feelings for each other anymore. Like, we mutually hate each other. We mutually dislike each other. Hate is a strong word. Like, since there's no attraction, since we mutually dislike each other, I fucked it up. I can't talk and do stuff. But since we are not attracted to each other, it's fine. It's just like, it is what it is. Like, it's what the circumstances are right now, and we're just dealing with it. Hey, not everyone is rich enough to just like move out as soon as they get divorced, okay? Some people have to like save up, plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have a backup plan. Like, I thought this was it for me, which I think is fair, because when you get married, you kind of assume that that is the plan. That is plan A and plan B. So I didn't have a plan B. So, you know, we're just going through it with grace. That's what I'll say. And also, it's not like, it's kind of not fair. I don't want to complain, but like, we literally created this place together as our home, you know? And now I have to just completely abandon ship and find a new home, and she gets to just stay and live in this beautiful home that we created. Like, literally, the walls are full of my artwork. Like, I helped decorate most of the, like, I decorate most of the place, you know? Divorce sucks. This is why, if I ever get married in the future, I better be sure. I better be damn sure before I commit to sharing a life with anybody else ever again. Because it's painful to separate when you literally put everything into that basket, you know? Like, you put all your eggs in one basket, it's like very painful to leave. That's why. Don't get married, kids. It sucks. Okay, how's that lip shape? Are you looking okay? What the fuck? Why are you guys spamming mean things? Okay. They're spamming. You deserve to be alone. Actually, that's not a bad thing. Yeah, I do. I deserve my own company. I deserve to be with the human, with me, who cares about me the most, which is me. I really care about me, so yeah, I do deserve to be with the person who really cares about me. And I don't deserve to be with a person who doesn't. That's not an insult. Like, growing old is literally realizing you're your own best friend, and you're the only one in your corner who will always be there for you. always protect you, always guide you. Like, I finally realized I have the free will to actually make choices that are in my best interest. And not let people's hateful opinions form my opinion of myself, because I used to do that a lot, you know? Guys, can you please stop spamming the chat? Because I can't see the other comments when you do that. Like, I can't see the people who actually want to interact. How long are you staying in Italy for? Until I find where to move. I'm gonna be here for the summer, I know that for sure. These people who are like spamming the chat in a hateful way, like, why are you doing that? Get a life. Don't watch if you don't like me. What the hell? No, seriously, guys. Like, why would you... You're gonna get bad karma. Don't be mean to people. You're gonna get bad karma. And I'm not talking about the next life. I'm talking about this life, so... Don't mess with the witch. You're gonna get bad karma. That's the thing about karma. And that's the thing about being a witch. You don't have to hex anyone. You don't have to put any negative energy into this world, okay? I'm a good witch. I would never put any negative energy onto anyone. But that's the thing, is that knowing the power of universal energy and that karma really does exist. And if people are mean to pure hearts, they do end up getting bad energy because they're putting out bad energy. And that's just how the law of mirroring works. The law of attraction, law of mirroring, law of assumption, like whatever you want to call it. It's like a boomerang effect. Whatever you throw out into this world, it gets back to you. Maybe sometimes double, triple, quadruple fold. So if you put out into the world the intention of hurting another, you're gonna get hurt. So don't do that. Play nice. So I'm just putting this bronzer on, if you want to know. It's a little pricey, but it's the perfect color. And somebody told me that it lasts forever, so I'm happy about that. So let's put a little bit here. It's really subtle, but it's like, I think it creates a beautiful effect. Like, it's really a bronzer for daylight, you know, like maybe it doesn't show much on camera, but in person it looks so natural. That's what I like. I don't want fake looking. Oh, are these bots? I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought they were like really people spamming. What am I supposed to do about it? There's so many users. There's so many different usernames. I should get a moderator. Fuck. Anyone want to be a mod? I don't even know how to make somebody a moderator, but maybe I could figure it out. If you want to be a moderator, let me know. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't even know. You can block the bots. How do I do that, Bobby? I don't know. This seems like too much work right now. I'm barely like, whatever. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? I'm gonna put a little bit more. I like the effect. Hold on. Hello from the Netherlands. Hello, Casper. I can be a mod. Okay, wait, how do I make you a mod? Hold on. Add as moderator. Yes. Wait, which one? I don't know. I selected one. I hope that was the right option. Let me know if it works. Let me know if it works. You see horizontal lines. I'm putting the bronzer on my nose. I never got spam comments before. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. It just means I'm reaching more people, right? So that, I don't know. I don't even know. Wait, what am I doing? I swear, I'm like out here trying to survive on half a brain cell. And the fact that I don't drink like anything caffeinated, I think also makes me kind of like a fish in the mornings. Like, I can't handle caffeine because I literally won't be able to sleep if I drink any caffeine. So, I'm just out here raw dogging life, you know what I mean? No caffeine, no alcohol, no stimulants, no uppers, no downers. I'm just raw dogging it. No wonder I'm having a hard time. Wait, what's this? Hold on. I have something on my eye. What the heck? It's a brush hair. Okay, so clearly the moderator thing didn't work because we're still getting the spam. Okay, it's fine, guys. It's fine. I'll just chat and you guys... I'm sorry, the chat doesn't... Anyway, speaking of becoming the person that I needed when I was young, like, this is another thing. You get to decide what gets to you, you know? You get to decide whose comments you take to heart. And I realized just a little while ago that judgment and hatred is violence. Judgment is not constructive criticism. Judgment is a violent energy that people throw at you to hurt you. It has nothing to do with being constructive, nothing to do with wanting to help in any way. It's just pure hate. Judgment is hate, judgment is violence. So if you wouldn't take somebody's punch, you know, you wouldn't just let somebody punch you, you wouldn't just stand there and let them punch you in the face. You shouldn't allow people's judgments into your heart, because it's like genuinely the same thing. It's violence. And judgmental people are violent people. They are. They're just mean. Like meanness oozes from them, you know? I grew up with a very judgmental parent, actually. So, it's the worst when it's your parents. Like, it's the worst when it's the people closest to you that are judgmental, because then you're like trying to form an identity off of that judgment, off of that place of harshness. And especially if you become like them, like if you become that judgmental voice that you're so used to hearing from your parents, it becomes really hard to move through life with that kind of energy, because you're actually throwing hate to yourself when you do that, you know? Yeah, I need some help. Hold on, let me add you. Let me add you like standard or managing. I feel like managing. Okay, all right. Hopefully that. Nah, I'm not gonna restart the live. It's okay, guys. It's fine. It is what it is. Hello. Don't mind the chat, guys. It's just some weird bots, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can be a mod. Okay, I'll add you too, Helen. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, if you can help, I would appreciate, but don't worry about it if you can't. I'm thirsty. Water break. Stay hydrated, guys. Sorry, I couldn't fix it. It's okay, don't worry. There's so many of them, that's why. It's like, there's so many of them. But I appreciate the help, guys. I do appreciate the help. I appreciate any help I can get. And that's another thing. I can't talk. That's another thing, right? That's another thing of like learning to become the person that you needed. Is you get to decide what you let into your energy, right? And sometimes when you grow up in judgmental, mean environments, you become your own worst enemy and you only allow in judgment. You only allow in more of that energy. But it's a conscious choice. Like, that's what I realized. We have free will. We can decide if we let those energies into our field or we only let the kind of energies, the energies that actually like us, the energies that want the best for us. Because there's always going to be meanness out in the world. There's always going to be mean people. There's always going to be judgmental people. It's just the way this place is for some reason. But we have free will and we get to have boundaries and we don't get to let people come in and punch us in the face every day, right? So we don't get to, like, we can choose not to let people come and punch us with their words, essentially. With their words and with their ideas. Ideas are also, like, really important. Ideas are beliefs and ideas. Like, when you adopt another person's ideas, when you adopt another person's beliefs, it can really affect your experience of life. And you have to be picky with whoever's ideas you adopt, or beliefs, or way of thinking. You have to be picky, you have to be careful. Like boundaries for your mind, right? Only allow that which is serving your highest good into your brain, into your noggin. And sometimes it's very subtle. Sometimes it seems like it might help, but it's actually coming from a mean place. If it's coming from a mean place, don't let it in. Even if they're like, oh no, I know the best for you. I know what's best for you. But it's coming from that mean place. Nope, you don't know what's best for me. You don't know what's best for me because the only thing that's best for me comes from a very loving place. So, I became my greatest supporter by realizing that, like, I get to decide if I allow loving energies into my field or if I allow hateful energies into my field. And again, like, I'm a good witch. I'll never throw bad energies, hexes, hate. I'll never do that. Never do that, because I know how this universe works. Literally, it's a boomerang. What you throw out, you get back, And it might take some time. There's a delay. Like, somebody might be hateful, like, they're 10 years, they don't see anything negative come back at them. They're like, oh, I'm good. Just wait 10 more years, Just wait until you're 70, just wait until you're 60. Like, it's gonna come back to you. And the same thing for the good energies you put out into the world, the loving energies. That's why I think it's never a waste to be in a loving relationship, even if it doesn't work out. Like, I'm divorced. It didn't work out. It wasn't permanent. Whatever, right? But I don't regret the fact that I loved as deeply as I did. Because that loving energy, it formed me. It created me. Like, I became a loving person through the tool of loving another. So no regrets for that, And yeah, maybe it's not reciprocated. Maybe I'm not seeing that reflected back to me right now. But I trust in the universe, and I'm just gonna give it time. And eventually I will meet somebody who will reflect that energy back to me. Because again, like, we attract what we are. We attract what we are. So like, you keep putting good energy into the world, you're gonna see it eventually, no matter how mean this world is. But like, working on boundaries is also good, right? Working on boundaries. I'm still working on mine. Thank you, mods. I really appreciate the help. You've done an amazing job. Thank you so much. The chat's coming back to normal now. Yeah, and I like that's why I like nature so much. Nature is a very loving, safe place for me, because genuinely I feel held by nature. Like, nature is such a soft energy. And whenever I feel my energy out of whack, I'll just go back to nature. It helps me just like soften up, open up, like feeling the waters, feeling the trees, like feeling the wind. It just brings me back to reality, because the reality that people create with their brains, that's not reality. That's like a pseudo reality they put on top of reality and convince you that it's reality. It's not reality, man. Reality is out there in nature. Reality is like, it's like the calmness of nature after the rain. That's real. And it feels good. It feels good. That's how you know it's real. Have you ever considered being a makeup artist? Oh, really? What the fuck? I'm so surprised by that, Bobby, because I literally just learned how to do my makeup like 4 months ago. Not even kidding. Thank you. That's very nice. Maybe because I have an artistic eye, because I can paint. So it helps. It helps when you can paint. I guess I'm just painting my face now. Should I put blush? I didn't put blush yet. Oh, wait, what is it, quantum? In banning the phrase, are you able to ban a phrase, or did I not give you that ability? Hold on. Wait. I don't know if I did. Oh, thank you for that Turkish comment. Oh, no, wait. That was fine. The Turkish comment was fine, guys. Can you unban that one? Like, that was fine. Don't delete the Turkish comments. They're fine. Yes, blush. Okay. That was actually a nice person. She was saying something nice. Okay, we're gonna put it right here. I don't want to go crazy with the blush today. It already looks like I'm sunburned. It already looks like I spent like an hour under the sun. It's fun. It's fine. It's fun. Fine. Now I look like I was in Hawaii. Honolulu. This is Honolulu Surfers Society. I don't surf, by the way. I'm a really good swimmer, but I'm not good on my feet. I'm not good on my legs. I'm good with a tail, literally. I swim with like a mermaid tail sometimes. I'll make a video of it. I got a new mermaid tail. I'll try to make a video of it. I'm just waiting for maybe a nice trip to a nicer beach, because the beach here, we have like dark sand, so it kind of looks murky. Doesn't look good on video. But yeah, if I go to a really nice beach, I'm gonna make a video with my new tail. Are you gonna travel around Italy a bit for the summer? I would like to, but it all depends on my roommate / ex, because I can't drive here because I don't drive a stick shift. So, no, I don't drive in Italy. Yeah, that's another issue. Like, I can only drive automatic. Can you please give me a shout out? Sure, the Stitch Squad. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Guys, please like the live, okay? It helps push it out into the world. I appreciate it. It's free. Just put a heart. Thank you. Heart or like? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Wait, maybe it's like, whatever. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice chin. Thank you. It is a nice chin. How can I cover a black eye? I'm getting married Sunday. Concealer? Maybe layer. Get a concealer that's like really strong, like high coverage. Okay, this one, like, you see how it says high coverage concealer. This one's also waterproof, so get something like that. I'm sorry you have a black eye though. What happened? I'm from Tennessee. What time is it there? Thanks for the shout out. Sure. Girl, don't marry that guy. Wait, no. Did you get a black eye from the guy who you're getting married to? Please tell me that's not what's happening. I have the same concealer. Yeah, I haven't used it yet. I got it just in case I need to like cover up something, because I've been using these. Here, I'll show you. I've been using this brand of concealer, which I like also because you see the tone. Sometimes concealers have like a very yellow undertone, and I don't have like yellowy skin. I have very porcelain skin, so these work for me, but they're not very high coverage. So I got this one just in case I need to cover up a pimple or something. Your hair is blonde? Yes, it is. It looks more blonde in direct sunlight. In the shade, it looks a little bit more, you know, a little bit less blonde. That's how it works. Pro tip, coconut oil is the tits for removing eye makeup. Yes, but it burns your eyes like hell, so I'd prefer makeup remover. If you ever get coconut oil in your eyes, you'll understand what I mean. Okay, I think I'm pretty much done. Like, I don't think I want to do anything heavier than that. I could put some powder. Do I look shiny? Should I put some powder? Oh, maybe the mods can go live with you. If not, that's fine. Just an idea. What does that mean, go live with me? Like, I would be able to talk with them? Is that what that means? Sorry, I'm so new to this. I'm just learning. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm open to the idea, but I'm also like really socially awkward, so I get nervous talking to humans. I'm really good at interacting with animals that don't communicate verbally. I'm a better silent communicator. Are you a Christian? No, I am not. Absolutely not. I'm allergic to all religions. I actually get hives. All right, well, that's pretty much it for the makeup, but we can still hang out and chit chat. Sorry, I'm just checking my ends. Checking my ends. Are you a mermaid? Nah, I could, yeah, kind of. When I'm in the water, I'm definitely, yes, I am. I can hold my breath. I used to be able to hold my breath for such a long time. I need to work up to it again. Every summer I have to practice again. Every summer, because like I have really big lungs, so I have good lung capacity. Yeah, it's something I'm proud of, just being able to stay underwater for much longer than people expect. It's harder when you're swimming, obviously, because you're using more oxygen. Like if I was just laying there, sitting there, whatever, underwater, I would hold it for much longer, but When you're swimming and you can hold it for a while, it's like super cool. Orca or mermaid? Merca. Orca. Definitely I would pick orca over mermaid, but like if I'm gonna be a human, I would rather be a mermaid. You guys, Helene, you don't have to delete those kind of comments. I actually find them entertaining. Sorry, I just thought I would let you know, like, when people send me kind of like flirty, weird comments, I like it. Sometimes it's entertaining, you know? Thanks so much. Let's not delete everyone's comments, okay? Only if it's like spamming. Only spamming comments. Everyone else is fine. Thanks so much. Yeah, sometimes it keeps things interesting. Why am I so thirsty? I'm such a thirsty bitch, I swear. Yeah, she naughty sometimes. That's right. Guys, I'm sexually frustrated. Like, not even joking. Do you know what it's like to be in a relationship where you don't have sex for like months? It's something different when you're single because at least you expect that. Like, that's a given. But when you're with somebody, when you're fucking married to somebody and you don't do it for months, do you know how crazy making that is? Like, that's honestly half of the reason we got divorced. Half. The other half was some other stuff. I'm 11, so I do. Well, that's different, you know. Like you're not in a relationship. Although, you know, I feel you because I was like, I swear, I had such a early development. I feel like I was watching porn when I was like 8. I'm not even joking. Like, I started flicking that beam real young. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. Welcome to the autistic stream, guys. I don't have a filter on my mouth. I'm sorry if I say weird things. Okay, moving on. Oh, they can go live with me talking to the chat. I don't know. It seems like a lot of work. I'll think about it. I didn't realize you both were married. Yeah, we had to get married so I could stay in Italy. It wasn't so much an emotional thing though. Like, but we were together for 8 years, so you know. Yeah, Brian, I don't know. I'll think about it. It's just, I like being alone. When did you start the stream? Like an hour ago. You get married for a passport. No, technically I don't have a passport. It's just that I could stay here. Like, so I could live with the person I'm with, you know. We never got to the passport thing. I can't get a passport because I don't know Italian. Was the divorce process difficult? We got married in Canada, so no, it was pretty easy, just expensive. We had to pay to get married and we had to pay to get divorced. What the fuck is that about? And I didn't get anything from the divorce, so I swear, my divorce settlement, because we kept everything separate, right? Like, I would never like take anything from her. She wouldn't take anything from me. We kept everything so even, fair, and you know, fair. But literally my divorce settlement was like, can you please keep driving me to the mall or like to the doctors? Just like, can you please be my driver for the next 3 months? That's our divorce settlement. Can you please continue to be my driver? Because I can't drive and there's no public transport here. Like, I'm completely dependent on my ex for certain things. And that's my divorce settlement, is like, please keep taking me to McDonald's. Thank you. Yeah, I'm talking about a girl. I was married to a woman. Where are you from? I'm from Turkey originally. I'm Turkish. I'm a Turkish gal. I thought you're a normal person. I don't think I am normal. I don't think I'm normal. Isn't that awkward? Couldn't you get a bike? Do you know the distances here? Do you know the closest town is like literally half an hour drive away? I would die on a bike. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, anyway. Now you're going back to loving men. Ew! I never liked men. No. No, 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 no. When I say femboy, I don't know what comes to you guys' mind, but I get the image of a very, very slutty, feminine looking boy. Somebody's asking, how do you guys make up after a fight, after the breakup, because you guys live together? Yeah, we don't really fight anymore because there's nothing to fight about. You know? Because I don't expect anything from her. She doesn't expect anything from me. There's no reason to fight when you don't expect anything from somebody. I came out. Good for you. Congratulations. Are you pregnant? No. Why? Do I look pregnant? Transformer? Yeah. Transformer. I'm so sweaty. I'm like sticking to the chair. And I have the AC going. That's why I'm thirsty all the time, because I sweat so much. I swear, my roommate, my ex, doesn't sweat at all. It must be something about those Italian genetics. Like, they just doesn't sweat. How? I left the stream for 2 seconds and now people are asking if you're pregnant. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's a kink. It's okay, let them be. Is it hard to date while living with your ex? Well, technically I'm not really dating anyone, so it's fine. I'm Italian and I definitely sweat. Okay, so maybe it's just them. They're special. Her and her family is just special. They just, like, her mom came over, it was like 30 degrees and she was wearing like a little cardigan and she's like, oh, I'm a little cold. There's a breeze. The breeze. She had a little blanket. I don't know. They're just built different. Sadie and the word pregnant are complete opposites. Yes, exactly. It's the last thing on earth I would ever want to be. I think my hair looks really good today. I like the waves that I created. If you didn't see in the beginning, I had a braid. I slept with a braid, so that's why it's nice and wavy. I'm gonna go soon, but I can stay for a bit longer if you guys want to chat. Was there anything else I wanted to say? Let me think about the... Yeah, I mean, about becoming the person that, you know, you needed when you were younger, right? Like, about that whole concept, because I think, like, the most important part of growing up is learning you can have boundaries from people, even the people you're closest to. And if somebody around you is not okay with you having a boundary, like, that's a them problem. That's a them problem, not a you problem. Like, if you put up a boundary with someone and they don't like you for it, like, that's a them problem. We get to have boundaries, okay? We get to have boundaries. If you grew up with narcissistic parents, you know what I'm talking about. Like, narcissistic people hate people who have boundaries because then they can't, like, walk all over them. So, like, if you grew up with those sorts of people, you most likely became a people pleaser. So it's okay to be a bitch. It's okay to be not liked by people. That's a very important lesson I learned. Not everybody will like you. Not everybody should like you. And if you're trying to make everybody like you, then you're going to become a person that you're not. You know what I mean? Like, let people hate you. Let them. Let people fucking hate your guts. As long as you're being authentic, as long as you're being true to yourself, The right people will like you and the wrong people will hate you. So let them hate you. You know? I think that the boundaries is a very vague term, but essentially all it means is I get to be my truest expression of myself, no matter what other people think about me. And if they try to interfere with my free will in any way, I push them away. That's what a boundary is. That's what boundaries are. They're like protecting your energy, protecting your peace, protecting your sense of self, your sanity, not allowing other people's energies to influence you, not allowing their thoughts, their perspectives, their beliefs, not allowing other people in so easily. You know? We get to have that power now that we're adults. It's hard to have boundaries when you're children because you depend on people. But when you're an adult, they can hate you if they want, even if it's your family. They can hate you if they want. It's not your problem, it's a them problem. Having boundaries is such a flex. That's right. That's right. It is a flex. What if the right people want to give you something good, suggestion, but it's harsh truth, so you can't take it well? If they're the right people, they will give it to you in a loving way. If they're being harsh and not loving, again, it's not going to be in your best interest. What is in your best interest will feel good to you internally. That's why we have an emotional guidance system built into this whole thing. What is right for you will feel good in your body. That's how you know it's right for you. You know? So if their comments are coming from a harsh place, they're not gonna work for you anyway. It's not coming from a loving place. There's a difference between like having discipline, right? Having self-discipline and doing things that will be good for you in the long term, right? Like working out, like eating well, like moving your body, having boundaries, right? Those things, yes, they might be hard in the moment, but it's just it's just like discomfort in the moment for greater comfort in the future. Slight discomfort. But it's not painful. It doesn't come from a place of hate. It comes from a genuine place of self-care and self-love. So it's still coming from a place of love. So again, if people are coming to you from that harsh place, odds are they're not very loving with themselves, or they're not being very loving with you. You know? So again, go back to the nature example. Like nature, I don't know why I keep going back to that in my head, but I keep remembering like walking on the beach and it started raining, right? The water was calm and it was raining and I could just hear the rain like pitter-pattering on the water. And everything just felt so still, you know, and you can just smell the humidity in the air and everything felt still and calm and peaceful. And I think that's what life is supposed to feel like. And people are the ones that come in and create chaos. People are the ones that come in and create distress and disharmony and dis-ease. But that's not what life is supposed to feel like. Life is supposed to feel like the stillness after the rain. That's what I think. So if people are coming into your reality and creating disharmony and taking away from your peace, you don't need those people. That's what boundaries are. Have you watched The L Word? Yes, I have. I really like The L Word. Thank you, Quantum Quill. I like that I have mods now. That's cool. Yeah, I like The L Word. It's very gay. I like it a lot. I got a coworker that messes with my peace, but don't know what to do about it. Well, I know when it's a coworker, it's kind of like you're forced into the same environment with them, but it doesn't mean you have to interact with them. I would suggest like the autistic trick of avoiding eye contact. When you avoid looking people in the eye, it really unsettles them for some reason. Like if they're talking to you, just look kind of like that. Like, oh, yeah, yeah. And like give one word answers, right? Eventually they'll just stop talking to you because they think you're weird. And then they're not going to disturb your peace anymore. I don't know, that's the best I got. Little tricks from the autistic handbook. Just avoid eye contact. Honestly, some people's eye contact makes me so uncomfortable. Some people have intense eye contact. Like they'll try to stare into your soul, and I swear to you, I cannot look some people in the eye. I cannot. It makes me feel ill inside. It makes me feel unwell. Like I don't think eye contact is supposed to hurt. Like if it hurts, just don't look at them in the eye. Toxic people, yeah. Okay, so what do we think about the makeup today? Is it good? I went for a more natural, like kind of more natural kind of look. I didn't put any eyelashes. I don't like mascara, to be honest. Like I think my eyelashes are dark enough. You see, my eyelashes are pretty dark on their own. I don't like mascara because they make your eyelashes crusty, and I don't think it looks nice. My pet peeve is crusty eyelashes. Anyone with me on that one? I don't like crust on my eyes. So pretty. Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. Wait, guys, don't delete those comments. They were just being nice. Don't delete all the comments, please. Especially if they're just being nice. Sometimes people repeat just because, you know, I didn't see them and they want to make sure I see it. It's okay if they repeat a couple of times. I have to moderate my moderators. The mascara always rubs under my eyes and I look tired and so bad. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, what if it runs and it just messes up your whole thing? Yeah, mascara is optional, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Every single thing of makeup is optional. I think it looks nice without mascara. Also, you know what I don't like? This is something I noticed. Like when I put fake eyelashes on, I don't actually like them being like super curled up. I like them kind of pointing down. It gives like a more foxy eye effect. If it goes like straight up, I think it looks more fake. So when I stick them on, instead of making them tilt up, I actually make them tilt down. So it looks more like foxy. I don't know how else to say it. Eye makeup makes me a raccoon. You might just be using maybe too dark colors then. Like I used like a light brown pencil instead of a black eyeliner. Hold on, where is it? It's technically a lip. It's technically a lippy, but it's okay. It's like a light brown under my eye, and it just makes me not look like a raccoon. Can you say hello to my brother Nick? Hello, Nick? Your makeup is beautiful, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Quantum. Yeah. You can let people be for the most part. It's okay. Thank you so much for helping like with those bots though. That was really problematic. It was like taking up my whole chat. My lashes are light brown, so mascara is everything for me, but I get what you're saying. It's a sensory nightmare, and washing it off at night is the worst. Exactly, it's a sensory nightmare. Like the amount of eye, look at me, well, my little pointer. The amount of eye makeup I put, I feel like a teacher at school. Kids, pay attention. The amount of eye makeup I put is so light that at the end of the day, I'll just wash my face with soap. I won't even bother taking off my eye makeup because I didn't put mascara, so I don't need to take it off. whatever comes off with the face washing is good enough for me. Did you guys take note? Did you take notes? I'm gonna ask about this at the test. Okay? Pay attention. And yeah, it is a sensory nightmare. I hate the feeling. I can feel the mascara all day. All day. It's just like clumps. Ugh. That's the autism for you. That should be the autism assessment test. How do you feel about mascara? And how do you feel about polyester socks? Those should be like the two main determining questions for autism assessments. I hate microfiber cloths. Don't even. You mean like those dust rags that are... I can't even touch those. I can't. My roommate / ex keeps buying them, and I like avoid them like the plague. If you're my teacher, I'm a teacher lover. Aww. I always had a crush on my teachers, so I take that as a compliment. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I'm literally the age at the... I'm at the age of the people, the women I was having a crush in high school. Actually, I'm older, because the teacher I had a crush on, I think one was like maybe 25 and one was 28, 27, 28. I'm 30. I'm older than both of those people now. Holy fuck. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm older than my teacher crushes. What the fuck? How did that happen? Oh, thank you. Your makeup doesn't make you look like a clown, and your profile pic is just, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. I took that profile picture. There's a very funny story behind that profile picture. Do you guys want to know? I subscribed. Thank you. Yes, please like the live and subscribe if you want to catch me again later. Okay, so the profile picture, I took it on New Year's Eve of this past New Year's this year. Okay, and I got ready. I did my makeup. I put on a nice dress. I put on perfume. I was like ready to go to... Somebody was having like a gathering, and I was like, oh, maybe we can bring the music and we can have a New Year's Eve party. Because growing up, I always had New Year's Eve parties. My family would always gather. We would play music. We'd dance. It was a fun time. Okay, so I really wanted to experience that here for once in Italy. So my roommate and my ex, we were together at that point, and she was like, oh yeah, my cousin's having this gathering. They'll text me when the dinner part is over and we can go there. So I was like, okay, cool. So yeah, I was all dolled up. I took a picture of myself, like that's the profile picture. I was like, cool, it's gonna be a fun time. Like I look hot, I feel hot, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna have fun. Then we waited and we waited. We were on the couch. My ex fell asleep. She was on the couch falling asleep. I was on the couch all dolled up, and nobody texted us. And then it was like 11:30, 11:45, like literally almost midnight is around when they texted us, and they were like, oh yeah, we're done with dinner. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, are you kidding me? But then my ex was like, maybe they don't want music and stuff. Like maybe they won't like that. Great. So I just took off my makeup and I went to bed. And that was my New Year's Eve. It was so fucking sad. It was so fucking sad. Like, I never felt at home here. I never had any friends here. I never felt at home here. I literally moved here for my ex because, you know, she had a place in Italy. So I was like, okay. But it's so fucking sad. Like New Year's, come on. Come on. I hope next New Year's is not gonna be like that. I will do my best with my own free will and my adult brain to do my best so that my next New Year's is gonna be better than that. At least I'm gonna go out with a friend or something and dance. I want to dance. Anyway, that's the story behind the picture. I know you didn't ask for it, but there you go. Hello. Do you watch horror stuff? I used to when I was younger. I used to. Now, not so much. It disturbs me too much. It's too disturbing. Come to New Zealand. Everyone is so chill and friendly. It's not overpopulated at all. We have more sheep and cows than people. That sounds so nice. I can come to visit. If you really want me to visit, send me a DM on Instagram, okay? If you wanna be friends, send me a DM. Is this person famous? Nope. Sorry to disappoint. Not famous at all. Subscribe. Anyway. And New Zealand has orcas. I know, and so much nature. I would die. Okay, here's the thing. Orcas are my favorite animals, right? Orcas are my favorite animals, but I have a phobia of large things underwater. So if I was ever in the water and an orca approached me, I think I would die of a heart attack because I would be so scared. I'm literally terrified of large things under the water. So I would literally die, but they're my favorite animal. And I would love to see one in real life. How sad is that? Like, why do I have a phobia of my favorite thing? Is there some like spiritual message behind that? Like I'm afraid of my favorite thing. I feel like that has some deeper meaning. And no deadly animals. That's cool. Yeah, there's really no deadly animals in Turkey either. It's a very friendly nature. Do you believe men should compete in women's sports and use locker rooms too? No. I think trans women should have their own sports competitions, like a dedicated category just for trans women, because they're not exactly, like, they didn't go through a female puberty, so it's not fair to the women, you know? They just, if you went through a male puberty, you're gonna have more muscle. It's just how it goes. It's not fair. It's like taking steroids. It should be considered like the same as taking steroids. Oh, you know what I forgot? I have highlighter. I forgot to put highlighter. Oh lol, also aren't orcas like dangerous? Because I've seen so many videos of owners getting ripped apart by orcas. They're kind of deadly, I guess, in some way. No, it's just in captivity. It's just in captivity. Orcas are incredibly intelligent. They never attack humans in the wild. It's crazy. They definitely could, like, choose to just kill a person, but they never do. But they go psychotic in captivity because they're incredibly intelligent. And it's almost like, imagine something maybe as intelligent as a human, maybe even more. Like, they're more emotionally intelligent. Maybe they're psychic, we don't know. But imagine something that intelligent being in captivity. They go psychotic. That's why they act out. And they act out in a way where, like, I don't even know if they realize the full extent of the damage they can do to a human. They almost act out like frustrated kids. Like, they get frustrated and they get violent. And it's almost like for attention. But they never, ever attack people in the wild. It's crazy. They're so cool. I love orcas. There are people who swim with them in the wild, guys. It's really not dangerous. Where can I DM you? My Instagram. If you go to the description, you can find the link to my Instagram and you can DM me there. Yeah, Bobby. Or you can send me an email if you don't want to bother. My email is also in the description. I'm talking about orcas, killer whales. They're amazing. They're my favorite animal. I saw them in the wild in Vancouver when I went whale watching, and I was starstruck. I felt like I was seeing like Billie Eilish in concert. You know, like I felt like that. I was like, oh my God, they're so beautiful. They're so amazing. I just want to be closer to them. I just want to like witness their majesty. It was amazing. No, it's not for attention. I think they just lose their mind. It's like solitary confinement. Yeah, that too. They do lose their mind. They lose it. I would lose it too if I was, stuck in a fucking bathtub for 20 years. I would fucking lose it too. You have a YouTube channel you're trying to build? To be fair, I'm not really good at this. I don't know if you can tell. I've been doing YouTube for so many years and my channel is still tiny, but I think the advice I can give is just don't listen to my advice. That's my advice. Probably you should ask somebody who's like better at YouTube. Sorry. Guess what I'm doing with my right hand? Taking notes? You should be taking notes. This is all gonna be on the test. So your right hand better. Okay. What time is it? It's 11:30 a.m. Where are you from? Turkish? Yes, I'm Turkish. Do I look Turkish? I think I don't. What's... Close, I'm typing. Good, good. Take those notes, that's right. Good job. You're gonna do well on the test. You like spicy, Sadie? Yeah. You like sexually frustrated, Sadie? You like losing your damn mind, Sadie? Yeah, that's what you're gonna get for the next couple of months at least. You don't look Turkish. Yeah, I didn't think so. I get that whenever I go back to Turkey and people assume I'm not Turkish. And then when I tell them, they're shocked. So that's how I know. You look so pretty, thank you. I do speak, yeah, I can speak Turkish. You low-key look Swedish. Really? I feel like Swedish people are more blonde. I know I have some like Slavic genes from my dad's side. At least that's what they've told me my whole life. They're like, oh, you have some Slavic genes from your dad's side. Because my dad was also blonde. But I don't know. I don't know where those genes come from. What's something you love saying in Turkish? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't spoken Turkish in a really long time. I don't know. I couldn't think of something on the spot. Sorry. Some words are really funny though. Like some words sound really funny. Yeah. Do you speak French? Un petit peu. Just a little bit. I took French in school, but not much really stuck in my brain. I understand it more than I can speak it. Seriously, you look European, could be from Russia to Ireland. Well, Slavic means Russian area, so maybe. There was this girl that DM'd me and they were like, and she told me, oh, my friends say I look like you. And she sent me a picture and we had like the same eyes. Like the same fucking eyes. And she said she was Russian. Like she was adopted and she was Russian. So, maybe. Yeah. Aren't you Canadian? Don't they all know French? I didn't grow up in Canada. I moved there when I was 15. And yeah, they do all know French. But I was raised in Turkey, so I only took some French in school in Turkey. My French teacher was mean. I don't know why French people are so mean. Why are French people so mean? I don't understand. Like she came in with the energy of, I hate every single one of you and I'm gonna make you suffer. Like that was the fucking energy of my French teacher. They're just so mean. Some nationalities are just born with a very mean gene. I don't know why. Thank you, Quantum. You look hot talking in Turkish. I would highly disagree with that. I don't find Turkish to be a very hot language. I really don't. Why would they? Why do you want to make us suffer? I know. Some people, some teachers just like have it out for us. Like it's almost like they suffered a lot when they were younger, so they wanna pass on the tradition. They want to make other young people suffer. What's your nationality? Turkish. I just like brushing my eyebrows for no reason. It feels good. It feels like a massage. No, don't block Bobby. They're fine. Or maybe they're divorced and bitter. Maybe. But divorced, you don't have to be bitter because you're divorced. I'm divorced and I'm not bitter. Like you just, it is what it is. C'est la vie. Que sera, sera, you know? Whatever happens, happens. I take what I get and I move on. You gotta be selfish in life. You just gotta take what you can get and move on. I got a lot from this relationship. Why would I be bitter that it's over now? It's over and I'm ready for something new. He got suspiciously close to spamming. Oh, okay. It's okay, guys. Be patient with the chat. Sometimes they just want to make sure I see their message, and I'm an idiot, and I have 2 brain cells, so I don't see the messages. Io sono italiana, non capisco. Somebody's Italian, they didn't capish. They didn't understand. Sorry, this is not an Italian stream. Italian was much easier than French, to be fair. Like, I learned a bunch of Italian while I was here, and it was much, much easier than French. Thank fucking God. French was lethal. French was brutal to learn. It made no sense whatsoever. I still don't get it. I would not divorce you ever. Oh, you got some riz there. Thanks. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got. I have fun on these streams these days. You guys are fun. Thank you for keeping me company. I really do appreciate it. I get very lonely here because like nobody speaks English, and I only have my ex and her family doesn't speak English. Like my only physical connection with somebody in the last couple of months was like my ex's sister came over to play chess with me, and she doesn't speak English. I speak a little bit Italian, so anyway, well, we played chess, so that was fun. Yeah. I'm trying to get better at chess, although I was already better than her, so I kept beating her. Sometimes I'm smart, and sometimes I'm really dumb. I think we all get lonely, that's why we come here. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. That's why I love the internet. Real hairs? Yeah, they're my real hairs. Hairs. Let me show off. I grew them myself from scratch. Eat lots of protein, guys. It helps with hair growth. Eat. You gotta eat. All these girls out here starving themselves. You gotta eat. Don't starve yourself, okay? You want nice hair? Eat. I'm gonna be like one of those grandmas. My grandma was like that too. She was Jewish, so she was like, you gotta eat, you gotta eat. Eat more, eat more. It's like Italians, and I think Italians and Jewish people have like something in common. I don't know. She was also like a Spanish Jew, so maybe it's like Italian-Spanish connection. Yeah, she was just like feeding everyone. But it was nice. I think it's very loving to feed people. I like to feed people that I love. It's a love language, right? I would feel very loved if somebody fed me. That's the thing, like, I'm not so, proficient at feeding myself. Sometimes I suck at it. So when somebody else is feeding me, I find that to be a very loving gesture. Like, wow, you made breakfast for me? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's almost like I care about you enough to try to keep you alive for longer. Do you know the I'd Wanna Be Alive song? I wish I wasn't alive. No, I don't know that song. Yes, I'm Turkish. Maybe you've seen me before. I like your eyes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, should I clean up a little bit? Let's do that. I think we're reaching the end of this stream. I don't like to make them too long. But if you guys ask some interesting questions or some spicy questions, we can keep it going for a little bit longer. Now we're like an hour in. It's a free for all. You can ask whatever you want. I'm gonna keep this out because I want to be able to scold you. Oh yeah, you remember me from years ago. Thank you. Yeah. I had that one Turkish video that went viral. I remember that. That was like my first video that got 1 million views. I was like, what? It was such a random video too. And a lot of Turkish people found me through that. Last stream was about 3 hours long. I know, but it's because people were asking really interesting. Actually, no, I don't know. I don't even know why it was that long. I don't know. Something about the morning hours. I was getting a lot of viewers from America and they were more entertaining, to be honest. Nothing against Europeans. It's just, I think that I vibe better with Americans. Merca. I really need to start streaming at night because I don't wake up that early. So I should do that. And that was the naughtiest stream. That's right. You were there. I think you were there. Do you like handsome guys like me? No, I like pretty boys. I like feminine and pretty boys. Damn, we boring? I didn't say that. There was a lot more people. It was a lot more like interactive, you know what I mean? There was a lot of people. Question, do you think you have actually become the person you needed when you were younger? Yes. And thank you for asking that. Thank you for reminding me the theme of this stream. Yeah, I really do. I really do. I think I'm the most protective I've ever been of myself. I'm really protective of myself now. I have my best interest at heart, you know. I realized I have free will like a couple of months ago, and I turned 30 and I kind of remembered, oh yeah, like, wait, free will, and I'm an adult. Oh yeah, like it just all hit me. It just all hit me that I realized I can decide how I want to feel and whose opinions I want impacting me. I also got a lot of hate. Like when we got the divorce thing, when we finally broke up, it's almost like all the people that hated me finally came out of the woodworks to attack me because I'm no longer with my ex, and they no longer had to be nice to me, basically. So they were all on her side, and they were all hating on me. And I realized, like, really quickly, you can't make people like you. A lot of people are gonna hate you, but you get to decide whose opinion you let touch you. Essentially, it's like when you let people touch you, like, physically. Like, I'm incredibly selective of the people that I allow to touch me, and yeah, with their opinions as well. Boundaries. I thought you were 16. I'm 30. You were a little off. Just a little. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream. Wait, I fucked that up. Don't forget to subscribe and like the stream. Yes. Good job. Wait, it's getting naughty again? Did I miss something? Oh, because they're saying I'm like 13. I got it. What star signs do you align or connect with on a deeper level? I don't know. I'm not really that well versed with star signs. I'm a Taurus, by the way, with a Leo rising, I think. You're my long hair inspo. Every time I feel like chopping all my hair off. I think my hair is too fine to be long, and then I look at one of your videos and I'm reminded it's possible. Yes, no such thing as too thin. My hair is very thin. It's just I braided it so it looks more floofy. That's a trick. If you have fine hair, just make it floofy. Create frizz. Create artificial frizz, and it looks like you have more hair than you do. I really don't have that much hair. If you go back to the beginning of the stream, you'll see my little braid, my little rat tail braid. That's how much hair I have. Like, I don't have that much hair, but I also have layers. Okay. No, because you talked about touching. Oh, fuck. I wasn't even being naughty. Like, I was just saying literally, like, when people touch you and touch you with their words and opinions. I wasn't even trying to be naughty, you guys. Yeah, it's fine. We can take it there. I don't mind. Your hair looked like you just twerked. Huh. Okay. Why? Twerking can mess up your hair? I don't see how those two things are connected, to be fair. So many Indians today. There's always Indians. I like your voice. You should read me a bedtime story. Wink, wink. Thanks. I can read you a bedtime story if you're a fanboy. Fanboys only. This is a very exclusive club. Fanboys only. There's only one way to find out if twerking messes up your hair. Nice try. What's your favorite food? Ooh, I like that question. Oh my god, I like food a lot. My favorite food, oh god, that's so hard to decide. Definitely something salty. I'm not a sweet person, I'm a savory person. Like, if I'm really hungry, like, a good burger just, like, hits different. Not if I'm really hungry. I think I would say a burger. Yeah. That's what I'll go with, also because I haven't had a good burger in years. They don't have them in Italy. Fanboys only, that's wild. Yeah. I have a preference. What can I say? Well, I mean, lesbians are always welcome. Girls are, it's always, the door is wide open for the girlies. I just have to say that. I have to preface, like, I'm saying for the guys. Like, if you're a male-born, if you're of the male-born species, stay away from me. Would you rather only eat your favorite food for the rest of your life or never eat ever again? my favorite for the rest of my life. Why would I not eat? I would just eat less. Like, I don't think I would be able to have 3 meals anymore. Maybe I would have 1 meal, 1.5. How many femboys we have in the chat? Do we have any? Do we have any? Do we have any? I feel like they're pretty rare. They're a pretty rare breed. They're like a shiny Pokemon. Like, you don't run into them very often. They're special. They're like a special internet, how do you say it? Yeah, like I feel like they only exist on the internet and they're like really rare, really hard to find. So they're extinct. No, they're endangered. They're an endangered species. We have to work on trying to keep them alive. What's your relationship with your parents? Well, one of them is dead, so good. We're on good terms now. We didn't used to be. And the other one is good. Really good. Actually, she watches my streams. She's my biggest fan. I like that. I have a very loving mother. Do you have a life, death? What? I didn't catch that. Can you say that again? Those top 3 Turkish dishes you'd recommend. Oh gosh, that's such a hefty question. Mantı, definitely mantı. It's like little raviolis in like a yogurt sauce with, so good. I like rice with chickpeas. They make it really good in Turkey. And lentil soup. Try it. It's very good. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least, rate your relationship with your parents. Both of them. With my dad, a 3. With my mom, a 9. What's your fantasies with femboys? Do I really need to spell it out for you? One of them is dead? Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. He all good now. I don't think drag and femboys are the same thing. To be honest, I think there's a huge distinction between drag queens and femboys. And also drag queens are usually gay men. So that wouldn't work for me. What's the OF? I don't have one. When did you get your tattoo? I got it when I was 21, maybe? Would you rather be able to be any animal for a day or to be able to time travel for a day? Oh. I'll choose. Guys, add an alarm. Just a second. I told you I have a fish brain. I have to set alarms and reminders for everything. Just a second. Good. Do you have any life or death allergies? Oh, no, I don't. I'm not allergic to anything. How tall are you? I'm 5'6". When did you lose your virginity? Depends what you mean by that. Either 16 or 21. What's your opinion on Megan Fox? She was really hot when she was a little bit younger and before she ruined her face with Botox and fillers and plastic surgery and veneers. Yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah. You look taller. I look taller? I look taller? Really? Okay. Maybe I'm taller in heels. What are your thoughts on Lady Gaga? I'm not the biggest fan. She kind of rubs me the wrong way for some reason. Who's your celebrity crush? Maybe Billie Eilish. Especially after she came out, I was like, fuck yeah. But now she's with a guy. So, you know, I guess she's still bi enough to be with a guy. Like, that's the thing, right? I'm saying I'm down for femboys, but there's a reason I'm saying I'm down for femboys and not saying I'm bisexual. Because I would never be attracted enough to a guy like the one Billie Eilish is dating, for example. I look at those two and I'm like, why is she with a monkey? Like, she could be with a hot girl. Why did she choose that over a hot girl? Like, it doesn't compute, you know? Like, she's so hot. Why is she with that man? I don't understand. Anyway, what's a femboy? It's a boy who can look like a really hot girl most of the time. Well, at will. It's a gender fluid boy. Okay, I think that's a better definition. You mean she could be a lesbian? Yeah, I mean, like, she likes women, right? Like, why wouldn't she go for a hot woman over that man? That's why I can't legally say that I'm bisexual. It's like, I have my legal limitations. I can't legally say that because I'm just not attracted unless you look like a hot girl. I'm sorry. I have nothing against your genitals. It's not about that. Like, like, it's just about what they're attached to. That's what I have an issue with. I think Billie is gay baiting. No, I don't think so. I always felt like she was a little sapphic. I always felt like that. No, she's not gay baiting. Hello, you're pretty. You want married me? I have no money. I'm not beautiful. But if you say yes, okay. Sorry, Gerard. That's I don't really care about money, but I do care about the beautiful part. There's no such thing as ugly. I think you're beautiful, but the homie might say you're ugly. What? I didn't catch. Whatever. Beauty is always in the eyes of the beholder, guys. So if you don't find somebody beautiful, maybe they're just not your type. I have a question. Where do you live in the United States? I'm living in Italy. I've never lived in I lived for 5 months on Maui, but I am not an American citizen. I am a Canadian citizen. I'm Turkish and a Canadian. What condiments do you put on your hot dogs? All of them. Whatever they got, pile it on. From which country you're from? I'm Turkish. For example, you may think I'm ugly, but your friend might think I'm the hottest man alive. Exactly. I'm not saying like all men are disgusting. I'm just saying I'm not attracted to men. And I think that's fine. Like, we all have our types. You got a boyfriend? No. What have we been talking about? Jamie, you have not been listening. You have not been paying attention in class, Jamie. What have we just been talking about for the past half an hour? Say it with me. Femboys. I'm a lesbian. Jamie, can you please repeat with me? Stand up. You kind of look like my ex. Oh, okay. Gay. That's right. Gay. That's what we've been. Thank you, Hello Kitty. Gay. We've been talking about gay. Being gay. I'm being so gay. Like, there's just something so unique about two girls holding hands. I know that sounds like so simple, and to guys maybe it means nothing, But don't be fooled. When two majestic creatures, oh, I miss that. I miss it, man. I miss so many things about, oh, and then making out with a girl. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Those lips. My God, the lips. Imagine 2 sets of beautiful lips. Oh! And they always smell so good. I'm having a lesbian heart attack. They always smell so good. They smell sweet. They're soft. How could you give that up? I'm sorry. How could you give that up? Like, you just don't get it. Can I have your advice? Sure. Wait, sorry if I missed your question. Yeah, there's something about scissoring. I don't even think scissoring is a real thing. I think it's honestly a weird, like, scissoring? What the fuck is scissoring? Come on. I don't think that's a real thing, guys. I've been a lesbian for like the past 15 years, and that's never occurred to me like that's a thing. I don't know. Okay, wait. I like a boy, I need your advice, And on Tuesday, he wrote a letter that says, I love you, and he's my best friend. What should I do? You should do gay stuff together. That sounds like an invitation to do gay stuff together. I'm assuming you're a guy. Are you a guy? Maybe I got that wrong. Sorry. You're so pretty. I follow you on YouTube. I'm your biggest fan. Thank you. You have a habit of sending nice comments in every live I come across. Cool. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, please like the live if you feel inclined to do so. It helps with the algorithm. It's free. Just you can like it. And subscribe if you want to catch me again and you don't want to lose me in the deep, dark hole that is the internet. I think I have to go soon. I've been drinking a lot of water. I do have a abnormally large bladder. I like to compare myself to a camel. Like, I can drink a lot. But I've also been drinking before the stream, and I already drank like almost half of this. So, wait, I missed the comment. Hold on. Do you have any real story about your first girl crush? My first was a teacher. Unrequited love. My first was a beautiful teacher. My second was a beautiful teacher. My third was a pregnant teacher. I think I had one crush my whole life on somebody my own age. I swear to God. Mostly celebrities though. Yeah, I was so in love with my teachers. It's not even funny. Having a crush on a teacher sucks. I know, Helen. It sucks. It's like the most unrequited love, like the highest level of unrequited love you can reach. Like, you can love them as much as you want. Nothing is ever gonna happen. Especially if you're like in primary school or in middle school, like I was. I was really young. Oh, the boy, oh, you can't tell if he likes you or not. Well, you said he loves you. So clearly he likes you. Are you in a relationship with a girl currently? No, I am not. I am divorced. I am a recent divorcee. Especially if they're straight and have kids. Yeah, teachers, if they're straight and have kids. They're usually straight. They were straight for me. Yeah. When's your birthday? May 6th. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go now. I need to pee, and yeah, and that's about it. Are you happier? Oh, so much, so much. And I think she is too. Honestly, she looks happier. She's like good riddance. I think we were both ready for it to end, and that's why it ended in like a very mutually beneficial way. I was the one who ended it, but I think after the initial shock wore off, she was happy about it. She was actually more happy about it than me, surprisingly. So I think it was just time. Yeah. And I'm excited about the possibilities that the future holds for me. Yeah. Did you have kids with her? I don't think you quite understand how kids are made. I don't. Two biological females can't have kids. Sometimes a bit of freedom makes people see things differently. Yep. She literally said, I never want to be in a domestic partnership ever again. Her words, not mine. I was like, damn. Was it that bad for you? Okay, then. Oh. I mean, if it's like IVF or something and two females when I have kids, that's great. Like, I would have loved to have two moms. Are you kidding me? It would have been best. I think dads are overrated. Usually they cause problems. Imagine two moms. Amazing. 10 out of 10. How can you say scissoring is not real? I'm guessing you're a guy. Yeah. It's not a thing, man. It's really not a thing. Don't stop trying to make it a thing. Scissoring is not a thing. You can do so many other enjoyable things. You're a girl? I don't know. I feel like there's so many other enjoyable things you can do with a girl than, like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. You can send me an email. Yeah, no worries. I do check my emails. Like, I don't respond to all of them. Wait, who are you? Just say, like, if you're sending me an email, just say your username so I know it's you, you know? Like, say, okay, this is my username from YouTube, and I'll know who you are. What can't you do with a girl when you have toys? Haha, exactly. But you don't even need toys. You can do so many things with just what God gave you. Honestly, if you know what you're doing, a lot of it is just about energy. Like, seriously, it's not. Here's the thing that people don't get about females, female-born individuals. We're very energetically sensitive beings. So we respond to energy more than physical stimuli. That's why you see girls like that's why you see girls going crazy over certain people who hold that like dom energy or that confident energy, and you know, they don't like the whole like weird, weak, insecure boy kind of energy. Like, there's a reason you're attracted to a certain type of energy. It has nothing to do with the physicality of things. You know what I mean? I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. But like, yeah, girls are very energetically sensitive creatures. They respond to energy. So if you come at them with a lot of passion and with a lot of forward moving energy, let's say, that's what they will enjoy. It doesn't matter. This is for the guys too. Take note. It doesn't matter if you're big or small. If you come with the right energy, they're gonna enjoy it. you don't need much in terms of size to please a female-born creature. That's what I'll call them. That's what I'll call them. You really don't need much in terms of size. Yeah. Yes, I'm single. She's right. I know I'm right. Don't be shy, guys. Just choke them a little. Don't be shy. Excuse me, you hate weak boy energy? I like dumb mommy energy. That's what I like. I like a good, I like a sub too. I'm a switch, so I like both. Both turns me on equally, but you know, there's something about a dom mommy that's just like, just hits the spot. A lot of women like the dom energy. A lot. I would say almost all women. It's just like, if you're on the receiving end, you know, yeah. If you're on the receiving end, you don't want to be in charge. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're on the receiving end of something, you don't want to be in charge. So, yeah. What are the shows you binge on? I don't watch any TV shows lately, to be honest, but I used to love Sex and the City. That was like one of my favorite shows growing up. Friends, obviously. The OA on Netflix was amazing. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go. Thanks so much for joining this live. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was relaxing. And no, I don't have any pets currently, Livy, but I'm about to leave. Sorry. But this live will be up on my channel, so if you wanna, you know, rewatch it or whatever, subscribe so you don't lose me. So you don't lose my channel and the black hole that is the internet. Okay. See you next time. Bye.